Hey, I'm Lauren, and this is Life with Me. It's the most wonderful time of the year, not Christmas in July, but IB Results Day. And this is actually my first video, so if you like what you see, then actually like it with the like button. And, you know, if you really like what you see, you could subscribe, which would be even better, you know? So, first I'm going to give a little background about IB and my experience. If you want to hear some background info or my predicted scores, don't go anywhere. But if you are like me and are outrageously impatient, like I was for this day, then skip ahead to the actual results. I'll put timestamps in this description box below. So IB, or International Baccalaureate, is a 2-year rigorous program with a plethora of academic and community service requirements. Basically, you have to do several things in order to get the diploma. There's 6 subjects: arts, sciences, history, math, language, and then another elective. You also have like supplemental items like the extended essay, which is 4,000 words, and then the CAS, which is creativity, action, and service, which is kind of like community service. And then you have the TOK Essay, which is 1,600 words, and I'll explain more about that probably in another video or later. Apart from that, you have to complete several internal and external assessments, which is per class, and it's throughout the year. So if you want to know more about IB or about my experience as a whole, let me know in the comments down below, and yeah, we'll get to the predictions. So my teachers never really told me or predicted scores for some reason. It was like a passing conversation, but here are my predictions based on how I felt about the exams and my performance in each class. Well, IB scores your exams on a scale of 1 to 7, 1 being the worst and 7 being the best, and then 4 being passing. And I already took World Religions and ESS last year, got 4s on both, and also the extended essay and TOK, they're graded on a A through E scale. History. This was my first exam, and I felt like a freaking scarecrow. My brain did not exist for 2.5 hours. Like, I honestly don't know how I was able to write 6 pages of content. Like, I don't know. History was one of my HLs, or higher level courses. So basically, not only did I have to retain information from senior year, but I also had to know another year all about the Ottoman Empire, all of that content, and keep it in my head for 2 years. I already didn't know it from junior year, so how do they expect me to remember it for senior year? I don't know if I will pass, honestly, because it was really hard, actually. HL was pretty bad. You know, I actually finished, surprisingly, I finished paper 3, which is HL, which is all about Ottoman Empire. But I didn't finish paper 1 and 2 because I just write really slow. Like, I'm pretty sure there's a name for it. It's just like a disease or something. IBitis, I don't know. But I write so slow. It's terrible. So I didn't finish a lot of my exams, but I did not finish I didn't finish my paper 1 and paper 2 history exam. I felt pretty good about it, so I'm gonna say 4 or 5, I don't know, hopefully. Math, we just don't get along, you know? I like art and poetry and music, which have virtually nothing to do with math. So, surprise, surprise, I took math studies, and I can hear some of you math SL and HL students laughing your little butts off, because math studies is literally the easiest thing that IB offers, but that's not important. So I'm gonna say, you know, the exam, she was pretty hard, you know, she gave me a run for my money. We're gonna give her a 4, maybe a 5, I don't know. English. This was when everyone was getting super antsy because it was right after prom and it was right before the last week of school. So yeah, it was pretty bad. Like, the senioritis was real, honestly. It had taken its toll big time, and that manifested itself in the test room. Like, let me tell you, I mean, there were people sleeping, staring blankly into space or at their papers, looking at the ceiling, asking God why he let them ruin 2 years of their life. I'm just kidding. It actually wasn't that bad. But it was rough. It was rough. This is when I broke. Honestly, I think everyone has their breaking point, and I definitely broke for English. For paper 1, I spent 45 minutes annotating the text, and I didn't get to write down everything I wanted to say. I started crying in the test room. It was really embarrassing because like every person who takes English, which is every person in IB, saw me. So it was pretty embarrassing, but you know, they could relate. So, you know, we learned to get over it with relatability. And finally, we get to Espanol. So I'm like at an intermediate level in Spanish. Like I maintained like a high B, low A for the majority of my time in high school. I loved the teachers, loved the subject, and overall I was doing pretty well until May 22nd, 2019 at 7:55 a.m. in the Mead High cafeteria. I receive language and like understand it better than I can speak it or write it, but there are instances where I suck at both, and unfortunately this was one of those times. Hopefully I got a 4 or a 5, so I feel fairly confident about my score. You only need 24 out of 45 points to actually pass the IB and get the diploma. All I have to do is get 4s on everything else and get no less than a D on TOK and extended essay, which sounds pretty easy. I don't know, it's not as easy as it sounds, honestly. So my college, University of Missouri, go Tigers, they actually accept IB credits if you get a 5 for pretty much everything except for religions and ESS. They actually will take my 4s for those subjects. So I already have some college credit, but I'm really hoping that I can get more from these core subjects so I don't have to waste my time and money with gen eds, because there's nothing worse than paying for something you don't really need or want. And I can tell you that I certainly don't want or need to take math again. Probably no other subject either. Maybe I won't have to. I can get to these results. There's only 4 minutes left. 3 minutes? Okay. I decided to switch to my phone because I don't have, you know, a big camera or anything or a tripod to hoist my phone up. So it's now 9:30. The results are out. Okay, let's see. Oh my god. Okay, so I'm covering up the grade right now. Or I'll cover it up with my hand. Alright, so for English, EE, I got a B. Oh my god, I literally BS'd the heck out of that. Holy crap, I got a B? That's actually really good. Okay, for English A, I got a 6 for English. Oh my god, I got a 6 for English and I didn't even finish. What the heck? Okay. Oh. Spanish HL? Ah, dang. I got a 4 for Spanish. That's fine. I want to minor in it in college. There's always room for improvement. History? Ah, I got a 4 for history on. Okay. Hey, at least it's not a 3. I mean, I could have got a 3 because I did not finish. So, okay. World religions, I already knew. Math studies, a 4. Oh, and theory of knowledge, a C. You know what? That's fine. I got 28 points. Got my diploma. I'm happy, okay? I mean, hey, I don't have to take English in college. That's cool, you know? I was slightly disappointed because I was expecting to get a 5 on at least 2 subjects. Okay, let's see the detailed results. So, English. Okay, so I was so far away. I was like in the middle. Oh no. Okay, so I got a 68 on English, and the lower boundary was a 66. So I was 3 points away from getting a 5, which I still would have been okay with. But oh my god, a 6? What the heck? I had 11 marks to go if I wanted to get 7, which that's fine. I knew I wasn't gonna get a 7 on pretty much anything. Okay, English, the EE. Detailed results. Ooh, I only needed 6 more marks to get an A. Holy crap, oh my god. I thought I did terrible on that. Okay, Spanish, HL, I'm gonna be... Are you freaking kidding me? I only needed 2 more marks to get a 5 in Spanish. Are you serious? You're lying to me right now. Oh my god. I wonder if I can like set it up for a recount, but I'm pretty sure it's a lot of money and I'm kind of broke right now. So for history, are you serious? I only needed 3 more marks to get a 5 in history. I'm so close on like everything. What the heck? Oh, okay. Sorry, I shouldn't be this angry. I still got the diploma. Okay, in math, I needed 5 more marks to get a 5. Life is a funny thing, man. And in TOK, I only need 3 more marks to get a B. I really want to like, you know, save up the money and like send some of these for like a recount, because I could get college credit. Like, oh my god, I got a 4 and everything else. I was surprised that I got a 6 in English. I'm actually happy about that, but like, I could start out as a 2nd semester freshman. Jesus, oh my god. You know what, it's fine, it's fine. Look, it says diploma awarded. Like, that's pretty great. So, I got the diploma. 28 points. 28 points is like the lowest that I've ever heard out of any of the reaction videos. But hey, it's hard, man. It's hard to get that diploma, and I'm just surprised and thankful to God that I got it. Low-key salty because, again, I wanted more college credit, but I'm gonna get college credit for English, so what can you say? Thanks for watching this video, and you know, like, comment, subscribe. If you guys are an IB or going to be an IB, or your scores came out today too, then congratulations, you finished. Even if you didn't get the diploma, like, I honestly think that IB should be like some sort of crucible. It feels like a crucible when you're going through it. Like, you really don't know what life is when you're an IB, but you know what? You get through it, like I did. And some people fail, some people don't, but I don't think anyone's a failure if you've successfully gotten through IB and you didn't drop out. I think you guys are all winners. We're all winners. So I think that's it. Bye, guys.